Happy New Year! Woo! Steez gang, we made it to the new year. And y'all already know what time it is. We are coming with another story time. Y'all know how we get down over here on the channel. So I'm going to welcome everyone back to the channel. All of my new subscribers, welcome y'all. Welcome to the Steez gang. Y'all make sure y'all welcome all my new subscribers down in the comments. Y'all check in with your girl, okay? But y'all, it's your girl, QueensteezTV, and I am back with another video, y'all. Recently, I was talking to one of my homegirls, and she was telling me about when she went to this wax lady, y'all. The same wax lady who I was getting ready to have to wax that ass. I was getting ready to have to wax that ass all up and through her studio because she was playing with your girl, okay? And y'all know, I don't play that with people, okay? So, y'all, we are definitely going to get into this story. First and foremost, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all already know the song that you are about to hear in the intro. It is me. It is my song. It is called Flossing by QueensteezTV. It is available on all streaming platforms. So make sure that you go download my song as well. Bump it in the car. Bump it everywhere, okay? And maybe, y'all, in 2025, I will have an EP coming out, okay? Maybe I'm going to be doing some more music for y'all. But, y'all, without further ado, meet me in the video so we can get into this.
When I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't stop calling. They thinking that I'm mellow and I'm just recharging,
Alright, y'all, so one of my homegirls just moved around my way in the area where I live at. So she had transitioned, you know, all of her stuff from where she used to live to where she live now. And she was looking for a wax lady, right? So she didn't consult me before this because I have a lovely wax lady, y'all, over at Lovely Overload Spa. So shout out to my girl. I'm going to post her Instagram right here. If you are in the Baltimore area, yes. Customer service is top tier. So this is my wax lady now. Now, y'all, this lady that my homegirl went to, no ma'am, Pam. So my homegirl calls me. She like, why I went to go get a wax? She like, and I go into the place. She like, the place just was real spooky looking. She like, and the lady had like these little like tattoo looking things on her face. She like, and it was just giving weird vibes. She was like, as soon as I looked at her, I was like, this lady gotta be a witch. So y'all, so I'm just sitting here listening to her talk, and I'm like just trying to put two and two together because I'm like, as she's describing the place, it's sounding mad familiar to me. So I'm like, yeah, I was like, was it a white guy that was in there that was kind of sitting in the front and he was kind of weird looking? She like, yeah. And I was like, and did the lady wax you with like eyebrow wax? And she was like, yeah, girl. She was like, I'm telling her like, hey, like this hurt. She was like, and me and her kind of like got into it. She was like, but I just was looking for, so little girl, my homegirl, she was like, I was looking for the trash can so I could get my hair to take with her. She like, cause the lady a witch. So y'all, I'm not gonna go too much into the little witch thing, cause some people might be a witch, and don't be trying to put no abracadabra on me, okay? So anyway, the reason that she said she was a witch, cause this other girl, alright, this is so getting ready to be messy, but this other girl that used to do our waxes, she was a witch, but she was a white witch. She was a good witch. This lady, you could tell she was a bad witch. This lady gave, what's the guy name who wife be with Jay-Z and Kanye? What's her name? Michelle Laramie. That's who this lady reminds you of, Michelle Laramie. So My homegirl was explaining the whole thing. She like, yeah, this smell like incense. So I asked her, I said, girl, I said, when you pulled into the place, I was like, was the building on top? I'm like, and the parking was down and the building was kind of getting held up on 4 beams. I'm like, and the parking lot was real small. I'm like, and when you walked in there, I was like, it smelled like incense almost to the point where it felt like you was about to pass out. And she like, yeah, girl, yeah. I said, girl, I said, remember the wax lady who I told you I was getting ready to whoop her ass down to the wax thing? I said, girl, that's her. She was like, oh my gosh. I said, girl, after I told you that story, she was like, Steve, you told me that story so long ago. I was like, I know. I said, but before you went to her just to find a wax person, I said, why didn't you come to me first? I would have told you where I go at now, girl. I was like, listen, I would have told you where to go, and it definitely wouldn't have been to her, okay? So now the child got the homegirl pot. Let me take y'all back in time to how me and this witch lady, Michelle Laramie, I'm gonna call her Michelle. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just call her Michelle, how me and Michelle got into it. So way in the back days, I used to go to European Wax Studio to get my waxes done down on my lady. So it was the one girl who I like. Where was it at? I think I used to go to the one out in White Marsh. So if you're from Maryland, Baltimore area, you know White Marsh is. So I used to go to the European Wax Studios in White Marsh. But the girl that used to do my stuff, she left. And then every time I go, they would try to put you with somebody different. Now listen, I'm not that kind of girl that like to go spreading it low and wide and letting everybody, you know, be down up in my pots unless I invite you down there. So I like to keep my waxes to one person, okay? So when she left, I was kind of like searching for somebody. So I ended up finding another girl that was doing my waxes. She ended up closing down to go pursue, this is the girl I said it was the white witch. She closed down to go pursue some other things and like healing things and just stuff she wanted to do. And I love her down. That is my girl. So me and my homegirl used to go to her until she closed down. So then it was like, all right, we gotta find somebody else. So what led up to me finding this lady, y'all, on Groupon, honey. Baby, I don't go on Groupon no more. I don't do nothing on Groupon no more. After that, I found Groupon. Hold up, y'all. I done went in the kickboxing class on Groupon. I just, back then when Groupon was hot, I was all down on Groupon. So I found the waxing because y'all know waxes be like $80. So I was like, look, while I'm on the search to find a new wax lady, I'm not about to keep spending $80 and keep spreading it low and wide. So when you went on Groupon, this place was advertised as this nice welcoming spa, and it was just so lovely. And the pictures on there was like this, it was like real white and bright and like welcoming and looking relaxing. So I don't know, the wax might have been $45. So I'm like, okay, $45 versus $80. Yeah, we're going to rock with the $45 while we trying to find us a new wax girl. So like I said, y'all, booked the Groupon. The time comes for my appointment. So like I told you, I drive in there and I realized that like the building, the parking lot, like I said, was real small and it was hard parking and me trying to turn my car around and park. So it was already like, I don't know if I want to go to this wax place because I am a girl of convenience. Like if I go somewhere and the parking is not right, I'm leaving. Okay? Yeah. Convenience for me starts on the outside. Do I have somewhere to park? Okay? Do I have to pay for parking? Because if I'm paying $80 to $100 or more for a service and I got to pay for parking, I ain't doing it. I'm not. I'm sorry. So I get there and, also at the place, they did like colonics. So if y'all don't know what colonics is, that's when they stick the holes up your booty, put the water up, and irrigate you. So I was also looking into that. You know what I'm saying? Just to suck a few pounds off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking from the Groupon, the pictures that was on Groupon, so I'm like, okay, let me actually check this out. Like, this could possibly be a nice spa type of situation. So I go in there. So soon as I walk in the door, it's the colonic thing. So I'm in my head like, okay, why is this as soon as you walk through the door? So I'm like, somebody getting a colonic. It was just how it was. Okay, so I'm facing y'all. So if I'm getting a colonic, my legs is open and like you walking in the door. So you facing me. So it just, I was like, okay, it was nothing but a curtain. So I was like, okay, that's weird. You're weird. So I was like, okay, I'm like, all right, whatever. So when I say that, I'm like, all right, the colonic is out. So then you walked up some steps. So the smell of incense and just everything, just like lavender, Hennessy, mugwort, and just all that stuff is just burning. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with incense and all that, but all the stuff that they had burning in there, and it was dark in there. It was very dark. It was like dark drapes hanging around. It looked nothing like what was advertised on Groupon. I thought that I was coming to somewhere bright, somewhere welcoming. It was giving seance. So, you know, I'm just kind of like peeping the scenery. But I'm like, okay, you know, maybe this just the upstairs vibe that they got going on. The upstairs, you know, it was giving like Arabian Nights type thing. I was like, you know, maybe they just giving Arabian Nights up here. So I'm like, okay, let me go here with the wax. So then it was like this creepy looking guy that was kind of like sitting in the corner, just looking creepy. So I was just like, okay, I'm like, do I check in with you? Like, what I'm supposed to do? And he was like, I don't even remember what he said. But whatever. So then the witch appears. I don't even know where she came from. It was like, she just appeared. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, who's doing my wax? Like, where I'm getting the wax done at? So she's talking. She like, oh yeah, I'm doing my wax, blah, 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 blah. She's like, is this your first time here? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I've been looking for, you know, a new wax person. I'm like, you know, I'm just checking you out. And that's it. So she's like, yeah, I do colonics and this and that. So I was like, yeah, I seen it downstairs. And, you know, I was like, I could possibly be, you know, looking to that maybe at a later date. But I'm like, you know, for right now, I would just like to get my wax done. So the whole room, like I said, it was giving dark Arabian, Jafar. Like, yeah, it wasn't even Arabian. It was giving Jafar. It was giving Jafar's castle. Everything was like dark and black and red and fire and just all of that. And I should have just left right then and there. Because I was like, I don't know if this is what... I definitely knew one thing for sure is that I wasn't coming back. I did know that. But I was like, let me just go ahead and get the wax done. So, of course, I lay down on the table or whatever, you know, and get ready for the wax. So, then I'm just, like, laying there. And then, like, whatever, she putting the wax on. So, I'm used to hard wax. Anybody that been waxed before, y'all know when you waxing underarms and all of that stuff, basically everything other than eyebrows, you use hard wax. I mean, some people use soft wax on like legs and stuff like that. But for the most part, the girlies use hard wax. Why? You don't need no strips and all that. So that's what I was used to being waxed with, hard wax. So she's waxing. I'm thinking it's hard wax. And the next thing I know, I feel something go. I said, oh, hold up, mama. I said, as you waxing my hoo-ha like it's eyebrows? She was like, no. She's like, just stay calm. Just stay calm. And I was like, girl, I said, I done got plenty of waxes before. But I was like, why are you waxing that like it's eyebrows? Like, miss. No, hard wax, they do what? Like 2, 3 strips maybe. 2, 3 strips maybe. Flip it over. 4 strips, you done. Baby, she's waxing eyebrows. I was like, ma'am, I said, yeah, we not going to be able to do this like that. She's like, no, it's fine. I said, ma'am, I never seen or heard of nobody waxing down there with soft wax. Have y'all ever, if y'all get waxed, have y'all got waxed with soft wax down there? I haven't, but if you have, drop that in the comments and let me know. I don't know. So I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, just hurry up. Like, that's what it was giving. It was giving, just hurry up. So she's continuing to wax. So y'all, I feel myself bleeding because I'm like, this lady is literally ripping my skin off. Like, I can feel it. Like, hard wax don't give all that, but yeah, the soft wax, it was out, y'all. I was like, ma'am, just hold on. So y'all, she just go do another strip, rip it. She's like, see, it's nothing. Y'all, the strip got specks of blood on. I'm like, miss, you is ripping my skin off. I'm like, yeah, you can just stop what you're doing right then and there. So then, as I'm telling her to stop, she's like, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, I guess. Like, what? She like, I mean, I don't want you to get offended or anything. So I'm like, okay, like, what are you about to ask? Like, I just was mad, confused. I'm like, okay, what are you about to ask me? Talking about you don't want me to get offended. She's like, why do black people commit so many crimes and are so violent against each other? In the middle of the wax, y'all. So I was like, excuse me? Because this how I do people. Listen, y'all. Y'all know I'm not a girl to start nothing. But I will Mortal Kombat finish you. I will. Absolutely. No problem. So that's how I always get people before I Mortal Kombat finish them. I say, excuse me? What did you say? Because 9 times out of 10, if they mean to say it, they not going to repeat themselves. Or they going to get the hint to rephrase that sentence. I think you had better rephrase that sentence. Or if they meant to say it, they're going to repeat exactly what they said. So mama repeated exactly what she said. So I'm in my head, I said, do your big one. Go do your big one up in here. But then I was like, I didn't want to do too much big one because I was like, she might took some pad and be like, sit your ass down. She might have, y'all got the fairy dust and said, sit your ass down. She might have set me down. So I said, don't do too much while you up in a magic shop, Miss Girl. I said, you better watch yourself, Steez, up in here before you get acting crazy up in this lady's shop for she and knock you down for she blow you down, Miss Girl. Okay? So after she repeated herself, I was like, what would make you ask me that? She's like, no, I mean, I'm just asking because, I mean, like, you're black. And I was like, am I black? Like, how do you know that I'm black? Because I appear to be black? Like, what? But I was like, okay, explain further. I said, what is making you ask me this question? Okay? So she's like, no, I was just watching the news. And, you know, it just always makes me wonder. So I'm just like, first of all, do I give trenches? I'm out fighting in the, you know, like. But then I had to school her because I said, you know what? I got a master's in public health, okay? So we go through, you know, socioeconomics and social determinants of health and social classes and all of these things. So I told her, I said, Miss, what we not about to do is talk about black on black crime. I said, okay. I said, because black on black crime, baby, it's no such thing as black on black crime. Because do you hear the people talking about white on white crime or Latino or on Latino crime or Asian on Asian crime? No, they don't. Because 9 times out of 10, people live with like groups. So of course, if you and your neighbor get into it and both of y'all is white, does white on white crime, but they don't call it that. It's just 2 neighbors bickering. But if 2 black people do it, they want to say it's black on black crime. I said, no, mama. Crime occurs in like neighborhood where like people live together. I said, so we're not about to do that or say that. Miss, let me educate you, but while I'm educating you, wipe this motherfucking wax off of me. Cause you for sure, you're about to give my $45, you're about to get my goddamn $45 back, Miss Witch. Give me my money back, girl. Cause you done played with me. You done, first of all, you done catfished me because I was looking for a white, relaxing spa. And I done walked into Jafar's Castle. You know, I done walked into Scar's Den. Okay, I done walked into Michelle Laramie's lair. I'm not feeling this. Then you up in here waxing my girl like it's eyebrows, ripping my skin off, giving me 3rd-degree burns. And then you gonna sit here when I tell you to stop asking me about black on black crime? Girl, it's about to be, this is apple juice show, hold on. Girl, it's about to be a crime committed around here if you don't let me up off of this table. I say, y'all, that lady done lost her damn. I said that lady done lost her everlasting mind. She like, no, I mean, I wasn't saying it like that, but you know how black people Nah, miss, how black people is? Like, what is you saying? Cause not true is the racist wax, like. And I'm not even understanding how, you as a person of color too, okay? Cause whatever you was, whether you was Armenian, Pakistani, Indian, whatever you was, miss, girl, this lady finna get me acting up down to the YouTube. She can already make me act up down to the YouTube, okay? But anyway, y'all, she had to let me up out of there because, yeah, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. And she really had pissed me off. She really had pissed me off for $45. She really pissed me off, y'all. And I said, So I had told my homegirl about this when this initially happened. And I was like, girl, if I ain't think she would blow some dust in my face, I said, I would have tore it up in there. I said, but, you know, I said, she had my hair, and I was like, nah, let me get you together, and then I am going to leave expeditiously, and I'm never going to come back. I don't even think I left no review on Groupon, because it was just like, I told my homegirl about it years ago, and here go her crazy self, turn around and go to the lady that was telling me but she was scared. I told you about her long ago. How that song go? go. Is that Luther? Anyway, I'm like, girl, I already told you about this. And then I'm like, why you didn't call me before you did? She was like, sis, she said, I did not know that was that lady. But she said, when you just told me that you was getting ready to whoop her in that place, she said, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. She said, I will never go back there, girl. Yo, I don't even know if she's still in business. I don't even remember what the business is called. But I know it's in Parkville. That's all I know, is it's in Parkville somewhere. But if you ever go there, you will know exactly, like, as soon as you walk in, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Because apparently she ain't changed a thing. And it's still giving, it's still giving what it was giving back then. I was like, yeah, girl. I said, I got a new wax lady in town, and it's not far from where you went. So go there and don't go where you just came from. Because that lady is not right. So then my homegirl, she was like, girl, she was like, I was trying to get my hair out the trash can. She was like, cause she a witch. I said, girl, it's too late now. It's too late now. Yo, my homegirl, she Caribbean too. She was like, I was trying to get my hair back. I said, girl, it's too late. She already got it, girl. She already got it. If you know, you know, okay? And y'all know I always come back with the moral of the story. The moral of the story is, you better think. What Aretha said, you better think. You better think. You gotta think before you get to going into these places and trying to be cheap and skip on something on Groupon. Okay? Check the places out. Look at the reviews, y'all. Because I'm pretty sure if I would have looked at the reviews of this business, the people would have said, don't go here. The people would have told me not to go here. Okay? And I should have did a better job of helping my homegirls and spreading the news. Telling them. But other than that, the next moral of the story is, when you tell somebody to stop doing something, let it cease right there. Because when I told her, miss, why you doing this like this eyebrows and this ain't eyebrows? And she was talking about, no, I got it. I should have told her, stop. In the name of Steve, stop. Okay? Stop. And I should have got up right then and there. I shouldn't even have let her even get to asking me no racist questions. I should have Stop it right then and there, okay? So in the new year, y'all, say what you mean what you say, and stand firm in your word while you walking in your talk. And that's what Steve's got y'all. And this is the first video of the new year. That's the best advice I can give you. That's how we rocking in 2025, okay? And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see y'all.
When I come through, man, you know that I be big ballin'. Work hard, play hard, man, I put my all in. The deal's getting bigger, man, they won't